word stands all by itself. This one is affixed to nen, nen, right?
Yeah.
So then I could say, like for example, I could put it in, this is with a noun, right? It's a noun, meaning man, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but then I could also go like this. On that. Now it's affixed to a verb that means to talk. Follow me on that?
Yeah.
So when you have ni, and I might have spelled it wrong, this means like fast or quickly, right?
Yeah.
So I could say this too. Ni go. So remember I showed you that meant to do something walking?
Yeah.
Go means to do something really quickly. Okay? So I'm saying,
That's the
go.
first
This
word.
means run.
That's the first word I ever learned for running, you know.
Go.
That's-
Yeah. And so when you take that off and you make it into a particle word, now you're saying ni. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I
so
get it.
you see what I'm saying?
It's the co and the
Go. We say, like I could put it this way. Go. This means to do something quickly. Okay? The action. Where this means quick or fast.
Okay.
So you're doing something fast very quickly. You see what I mean? Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay, so a lot of times in words, it's implied that he's already quick in doing that. So they might say, like for example, swift bear or running bear. What's ni?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You're saying that bear that's really quick. You know, I could say what's ni go. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Running bear. Now I'm saying. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, like na sick.
Like sleeping bear. How would that
What's nakku?
What's naku?
What's nakku? What's nakku? What's nakku? Because we don't nakkuts means to sleep. I'm telling you to sleep.
Okay,
Nakku.
could you put that in that?
What's nakku? Sleeping bear.
Could you explain like the noun to that? Not the noun, but the
Well, it's a noun and verb mixed together.
yeah.
Okay. So you're saying what? Bear?
But what act is naku? Is that
Sleep.
and then
That's just the verb right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can put na on the end here. I can put n on the end here. I can put on the end here. I could put nits on the end here. I could put n on the end here. I could put nin on the end here. I can put s on the end here, and I can put nits on the end here. Okay? This is just an action.
Yeah.
Everyone does it, just an action. Right? You follow me on
the
that?
answer I was trying to
Okay,
get to,
so
yeah.
so if I said, like for example, then I would lengthen it out and I would say na. I might say nakkuhun na. I'm sleeping. Nakkuhun, you're sleeping. Nakkuk, he's sleeping. Nakkun, it's not him, but the other one is sleeping. Nakkunin, we're sleeping, but not you. Nakkun, excuse me. Then I would say nakkunin, we're sleeping. We never say that because we always sleep, but you know what I'm saying? But then I would say nakkuts, they're sleeping. See, nakkuts, they're sleeping. But if I said this, now I'm telling you to sleep. So there's this one there. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I could say it this way too. I could say it this way. Ni nakku. I could say ni nakku na. I'm sleeping.
That's that. That's what I was looking for the answer on, or you know how you did it. Right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's what I was trying to get Harris to explain.
He won't.
He won't do
He
it.
don't. He's different way.
You almost gotta like,
Cause the way you're doing it, I can understand it.
Yeah.
You know.
okay, here's the thing, see? And here's why. And it's no disrespect to Harris. But Harris grew up speaking the language.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get into like
Grammar.
grammar, where I learned, I use that as an approach to learn. Because
Yeah.
I'm a second language learner.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
That's our fallacy. That's our fallacy because we're learning not from me and you sitting here listening to your mom and your grandma talk Indian and all your mom did was talk Indian to you. See? So,
And he gets kind of frustrated with that
Mhm.
when you try to.
I like the linguistic part
He
of
doesn't
it.
know.
It's totally understandable.
It is.
I mean, totally
yeah,
understandable.
It is.
Because he grew up speaking, and to me that's
To do that is English still, you know, in a way. And I don't know. Yeah, I see where he has a hard time with it.
Yes, I've done with the English part of it.
The English part of it.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to change it, like, for us to understand.
Yeah.
And that's what he
Ray
said.
wrote it out though yesterday for,
Mhm, I thought-
and then we kind of got it out of him how it goes. The structure.
And it depends on the verb and the coda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on
Sometimes
the verb.
it was in the middle.
It's in the middle, yeah.
Sometimes it was in the
Middle, yeah, and it depends.
Yeah.
And they're probably different, see? When you look at these two, this is really important to know, you guys. When you look at these two, here's these two right here, okay? And this one are different than English. And what I mean by that is this is what we call an exclusive we, and this is an inclusive we. So the best way I know how to do it is I could tell Kathleen, hey Kathleen, we're men. That's the end double stop I. Because you're excluded out of that. You're not part of that we. See? But then in the same tone, I could turn around and say, hey, Ninanin, Aonin, we're white clay. Now you're included in that. We have a special marker for that we. In English, we don't. We use us, you know what I mean? But sometimes,
We are.
but we, I could say, hey, we're men. Hey, we're white clay. See what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
And she might reply to me, well, I'm white clay too. Thinking that I excluded her out of the second statement. You see what I mean? Where I'm saying, oh, no, we're all, you see, we're all white clay. See how we do it in English? Well, I say, we're all, now I identify it in the English language that, hey, I'm including you. You see what I mean? It's that kind of stuff. Okay, the other two that I put a hyphen by, that's different than English. We keep track of two people in a third person conversation. Follow me on this? Dominic? Kathleen, you follow me on this? Okay, so let's put it into context, because this is important. I'm glad we're talking about this, because this is kind of fundamental to grow on, and if you don't understand these concepts, you're going to get lost. So, I'll be telling a story. I'm okay. I'm going to talk about you guys. Okay, and I'm talking to Dominic. So I'm doing the talking. I'm first person, right? I'm talking to you. You're second person, okay? And I'm gonna make Kathleen what we call the proximate, the one that's closest to me. Why? Because she's my relative. She's my relative. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Ray, you might be, but I don't claim it.
Hey!
No, I'm just joking.
Fair.
No, but I'm gonna. So everything that Kathleen in this conversation I'm telling you about, when I talk about her, I'm gonna end it in. But when I talk about Ray, I'm gonna end it in nits. Okay? So I might say, yeah. Kathleen and Ray, they just came from Red Whip. They were working out, and I would say, Kathleen, she was doing the bench press, and Ray was doing squats. You see what I mean? Well, hey, man.
What?
And he was doing, and Ray was doing squats. So when I would say Kathleen was doing the best bench press, that act of doing the bench press, and I use she with her, I would end it with a k. But with Ray, I would end it in nits. Now, let's go a step farther. So now I include Adrian. So now I said, hey, Kathleen and Ray and Adrian were over at Red Whip. They just came. And Kathleen was doing the bench press. So I tell her with the k. And Ray and Adrian, so now it ended in nits. Where this means they, but because we're in a third person conversation, I use that, nits. It's a total different concept than English. And his grandma I used to get so lost because she would throw stuff out like that and I'd have no clue. Because it wasn't in my realm of English, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's different. It's anak. You see? It's
Yeah.
anak. It's different. You know? English is all jacked up. Only one beats it. That's how I look at it. English is jacked up.
We got that.
Oh, I suppose. Next, got that. So,
Yeah, I gotta go get the tag.
does that answer your question?
Yeah, it did.
Right.
Thank you.
That's all. Can hear it afterwards.
Okay. I'll be back.
All right.
That's my problem.
I'm still figuring that out. You know, working on that.
Those person markers, yeah. And the best way, really,
This is
the best way to learn that is to listen to a story.
Yeah.
But the thing is, in Aani, they use the narrative past tense. So then it's in the affirmative. You see what I mean? You follow me on that, right? What I'm talking about?
Yeah, because I was
In
listening
a
to
non-affirmative, I mean.
the whole Redwood story already. Listening to all of them.
And he'll say, oh, watchi.
Mm-hmm.
On that story, because he said evidently, and then watchi, they say. Watchi.
What eats?
What eats, yeah. Okay.
Okay, today.
Eight?
Trying to think of the transmit Indian name.
Cafe and then.
Cafe, and then, oh yeah, one man, and
Minutic.
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 Could mean like 1, 2. Or take. I think.
Wow, I got that now.
Yeah. I seen where in some of my notes where I took out some notes that 2 and 2's like there's another saying for 2.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that last class. So we just started like okay, for example, so we have, what's that say? Cafe, right? Okay, this is just counting, okay? But remember, just to kind of review, remember, what did I say? Everything that we look at, we have to decide whether it's what or what? Okay, live or dead, right? Okay, so if we use animate, if it's animate, we're counting, okay? And then there's inanimate, okay? So I say cafe, and this is just counting. This is just counting. Cafe, neath, nap, yan, yatan. Now I could say, oh, cafe, neath, you know what I mean? Yan, or cafe, neath, nap, yan, yatan. Counting all the drinks, right? Okay? But when I describe them, you see what I mean? So I would say binak for a drink, right? So I would say cafe, neath, nap, yan, yatan. You're not to think binak. There's 5 of them. You see what I mean? That's what you're talking about. So for example, if I counted people, I would say Gathe, Neath, Nath, Yan. Yanans. Inite. There's 4 people. You see what I mean? So remember how I showed you this? When I was saying na for I am, right? And n for you, and for he or she, or a man could say. Then there's nits, the other one, not him, but the other one. Okay? Then there's the not we are men, but not you, right? And then there's nin, and I say we're grow once, right? And then I say they are, right? And then I say nits, not them, but those other ones. Okay? You follow me on that? Those are the 9, right? So the first one, like you said, so for example, I would say, for example, animate, I might say there's 2 ways. You could say anithic, or you could say anithic, or I could say nanithic. Okay, there's one of them. Okay, because this means he's a one of them. He's one of them. Okay, where over here I might say Anith, okay? Or I could say Nanith, and I might spell this wrong, but Nani. And so this glottal stop. So this is when it's animate right here. Okay? And this is when it's inanimate. There's an ending where you have a glottal stop and an A. And this means it is whatever. Okay? So one is an it. You know what I mean? An inanimate. And one inanimate is a he or she. You see what I'm saying? But after that, it all becomes plural. You see what I mean? Doesn't matter if there's 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. It's all plural. So when we do the animates now, that's when we go gathe, and I'm counting, and I say neath. Okay? 2. Then I would say nani, or let me do the top one first. I might say ani, not fake now. Now I say ani thates. They. There's 2 of them. Or I could say nani thates. There's 2 of them. There's 2 ways to say 1 and 2. I don't know why it's that way. Okay? Follow me on that? So over here, okay, so you're using this one and this one when it's animate. Okay? When it's inanimate, then you it's an E, but sometimes it's either a they or a nay added to it. So it looks like this on the end. So now I'm going to say ani thate or nani thate. With me on that? So now I'm saying anith, nani thate. There's 1 of them, there's 2 of them. You see? It's in a verb sentence. You're saying there's 1 of them, 2 of them, as opposed to gathe, neath, 1, 2. You see what I mean? Okay? So then 3, so let's count. Gathe, neath, right? How do we say 3? Itasan hitan, 3. Nah. Okay? So, I'm going to show you something here, because you have a dictionary, and she can have access to, you got one of these dictionaries still?
Yep.
So let's go to 3. Let's find 3 in here, you guys. And so these are verb sentences, so you understand. This is what they call an animate intransitive. And I don't care what you know what it is, but I want you to know how to look it up in the dictionary. And this is an inanimate intransitive. Okay? And I'm not worried about anything. Just that's what they are. Okay? Because I want you to be able to find it. So when you get to 3, okay? Let's see back this way. 3, see? There's your particle number. It stands alone. A particle number is like the word and, or. Okay? They stand alone. We never say anded, anding, ored. We don't put anything to it. It just stands all by itself. And so these stand all by themselves. We never add anything to them. Where this one, we're adding the k to them. As we're taking this and making it into a verb and we're adding the sound to it. So you see that when we look there? So if you look at this, for the animate intransitive, you see what I mean? There it is, to be 3. So 3 of them, you're saying N-I-I, N-H, glottal E-C-H, right? Is that right, Adrian?
Yep.
So we'd say Ninates. There's 3 of them. Okay, now, so that's when we're talking about humans. You see what I mean? Animals, anything animate. Cars, we're counting cars. You know, if I stand up there and I go, oh, Annie thick, Ninny thick, or Ninny sits, Ninates. You see what I mean? Ninates. Okay? So now I'm starting to talk about cups now, and our bottles and cups here. See what I mean? They're all in a row now. So now I'm saying, oh, there's 1 of them, anethate. Then I would look for the inanimate form. You see what I mean? See how it is? Yeah. Ni. Say it. You got it. Nina. Thate. Because the theta, remember, the theta always says a TH. Nina. Thate. Nina. Thate. Okay, see it? Nina. So here's 3 right here. You see what I mean? And that's saying not it, but they are 3 of them. You see what I mean? These drinks, there's 3 of them. There are 3 of them. We do it in English. We say it that way. Hey, there's 3 of them right there. As opposed to just saying, oh, 3. See? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so that anything you do, and I lost that cap over there. It's by your foot when you drink. So anything you do when you count like that, you see, this is actually, here, what's kind of crazy is this is the more common way to use numbers in everyday language. This is for counting. And so remember when I was telling you about the other day too, I was saying, now I can do it in ordinal. First, second, third, fourth, right? So then I'm going, first is just ni da wu. We just use ni da wu first. Then I would say, nani sa'awa, nana sa'awa, yananawa, yanatanawa. You see? There's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So now when I would put something in ordinal numbers, right? Because I'm saying your first, second, third, fourth, then I put awa on the end of it. See? I mean, that's the things, you see, that's our limitation sometimes when we don't hear people speak that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And actually listen to, I never ever thought about asking Teresa or Elmer, hey, how do you say first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, But thank God somebody back in the day asked, and it was recorded, you know what I mean? And so even in this old Sifton dictionary right here, it's in there too. In this old, I need to get this fixed up better, but this is an old dictionary right here. You ever seen this one?
Nope.
Yeah, this is a wicked old one. Wicked one, I'll make you a copy, Adrian. And that's you got a copy of that, don't you? I'll give you a copy of that.
I got that.
Yeah, that was done by a father Sifton. See, nuts. It's, how bad?
Sorry, I was waiting on my food.
There's food there.
Everybody was waiting. I guess that was the theme of the week.
Bowl is coming too.
So do you kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about here? So now let's go 4. Okay? So 4. Hittasen hittan 4. Kathy, neat, na, yan. Okay? Okay. Yan. 4. Okay? Now we want to know, now I'm counting. Kathy, neat, na, yan. But I'm done counting. Now I'm going to say there are 4 of them, right? So if I got in here and I looked it up,
I gotta go get Bo. His truck's not start.
okay. So now if you look at 4 here, you can see there's your animate intransitive, and there's your they didn't even put it in there, but it's easy to do. Oh yeah, that's it. Your animate intransitive. You see? See? Yananits. You see what I mean? Yananits. That's it right there. Yananits. Okay? Yananits. Okay, now you look, There's 4 of them. Yeah, there's 4 of them. Yananits. Okay, now we're going to say there's 4 of them cups now. We're counting the cups, right? So if we look there, you see, then you do the inanimate intransitive, and it's yananit. Because we're saying there are 4 of them. And here we're saying there are 4 of them. But the theys are talking about whether it's animate or whether it's inanimate. Follow me on that? It's a pattern, everything. So everything from here on out, all you're going to use the first number in animate, you're going to use it for he or she. And then after that, you're going to put s there. Here, you're going to use for the first one, and after that, you're going to put they or nate there. All the way. Now, here's something. Now you're looking at this and you say yan, na. You see what I mean? And neath. Do you notice? Like, and actually it should be aneath like this, I think. Okay. This part right here is what we call initial change. And it's the lengthening of the first syllable. So the first syllable is yan. And what you do is you insert an in, an en, an open on, depending on what you're saying. And it's like saying it in the present tense. You could always use ni, and octan, right? Present, past, and future. But this also is the present too. Okay? It's called the present perfective. I don't even want to get into that stuff, but this stuff right here, see, really this means like, really in old time, in true Grovon, the ni means like you do it all the time. Adrian, do you sing? Do you sing? I sing. You see, that's implied. Now I could say, Ray, are you singing? See, that's implied in the present tense. Where I'm asking you, do you sing? That's implied like all the time. It'd be like saying, do you poop? Yeah, I poop, you know, like poop all the time, you know what I mean?
All the time.
Well, I mean, better edit that. But you see what I mean? That's ongoing. So if I was to say I'm doing it all the time, yeah, I poop all the time, I would say, ne bihi no. You see what I mean? Where bihi means to poop, you might as well learn that one. Now I might say it this way. Now I might say, binihi no. You know, I might be now, hey, Terry, where you at? Oh, binihi no, I'm pooping, you know? You see what I'm saying? Where this one is, if I put it like this and I add it to there and then I put no, now I do that all the time. And then we even ask the question like that. I would say, hey, bihi, are you pooping? Hey, huh? But then I might ask, oh, bihi, do you? You know what I mean? Do you? It's crazy stuff like that. But that's numbers, just to understand that, you know, kind of answer your question. You're going back through your notes. That's what they're talking about. So it's really easy. Numbers are really good to know because it's a pattern. You can hear it in everything. You know what I mean? And so for example, it'd be you're not the fake. You know, you see what I mean? So I'd go here, I would say, Annie sits, you see, Nin hates, Yanan nates, you're not the nates, Nikyata sits, or Yanan, excuse me, yup, you're not the nits, Nikyata sits, Nithata sits, Nathata sits, and Habetata sits, There's 10 of them. You see what I mean? Whereas opposed to betatas, it's 10. You see what I mean? And I can do the same thing when ordinal. I can say the same thing with ordinal. You say Anitawu, Nisawa, Nanasawa, Yananawa, Yanatanawa, Nekyatatawa, Nithatatawa, Nathatatawa, and Habetatawa, Betatawa. 10th, I might say, oh, Betatawa, Ened, he's the 10th man. You see what I mean? That would be an example of that. So, just to answer that, that'll help you out
Bring the
anyways.
Indian taco.
Just $7 away.
Make that pizza look like $7. What do you gotta do, man?
Because I was just kind of going over numbers last time.
Thanks.
But that's really important because you have to understand what you're talking about. That's really fundamental. You got to look at everything and say, hey, is that alive or is it dead? Okay? If you get on my Facebook page, Word of the Day, and you go to Files, and you go to the student grammar book, there's a list in there of all the things that are considered animate. You know what I mean? Weird things that you wouldn't think are, like a door's animate, a belt's animate, a ball's animate, the moon's animate. Then you think, oh, a tree should be in it. Some trees aren't animate, but then some are. And why? I don't know. But it's just, that's the way it is. You see what I mean? So these are common endings. See, these are common AI endings. Animate intransitive endings. For this one is more of a rare one, because usually the most common inanimate intransitive are ah and o. We put those on the end. So if you think about colors, I mean, just doing something basic, I might say, well, let's look at this even under the same guise, just to show you. And I'm really not worried about you guys learning how to say these words right now. What I'm really after is you guys understanding the concept of what we're talking about by whether it's animate or inanimate. Okay? So let's look at something. So we'll say, I might say be'ik or be'ik. Be'ik. He's red. I said something to Robin, she got all red and embarrassed. I might say be'ik. She's red. Then I say something to you and Kathleen, you both get red, and I say be'its. You see, and then you guys say something back to me and I get all embarrassed and I say, no, I'm red. You see what I mean? And then oh, be'in, you're red. You see what I mean? So that's an example. So if we look at that, we drop that I comes back. So this means something alive is red, okay? But when we talk about, say this briefcase, it's red there, right? Now, that means red. Ball. Okay? And so what I'm doing is this means, what I'm saying is this means red, and it means this part right here means that I'm talking about something that's animate, in a state of being. It's important to understand that. The difference, a state of being, okay? It'd be like emotions or states of being a lot of times. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm glad. You see what I mean? There's states of being. I'm tired. You see what I mean? I'm angry. You know, all these things are states of being, okay? So that, I'm red. I'm just that way. You see what I mean? Okay? Where this one, now I put this there, see? Ba-ah. And I'm saying, this is it. And this is they. Because inanimate things, if you think about it, there's only, we talk about non-living things, we either say it's that way or they're that way. When we talk about animate things, now I say I'm that way, you're that way, she's that way, that other one's that way. You see, we're that way, Robin. Hey, we're all that, you know, we're this way. You see what I mean? You guys, or whatever way, they're that way, and not them guys, but them other guys are that way. You see what I mean? With animate, I'm just, that's how we do it in English too, but there's different ways we do it. So when we talk about red, I can say they. And when we use it, and it's, we drop the I, that's a rule. So I say be-ik. I don't say be-ik. I say be-ik. Because this is a vowel, consonant, vowel. I-H-I. And it can be an E-H-I. It can be an O-U-H-U. It can be a E-I-H-U. It can be a O-H-U. It can be a O-U-H-U. But basically, it's a vowel, consonant, vowel. And it's talking about some sort of state of being. Okay? Just so you know that. And this is kind of not the most exciting stuff, but so I can do that. I could say "no" on the end here and say I'm doing it, but the I comes back there. You see what I mean? I could say you're red. Be you're red. Be no, I'm red. Be he's red. Be that other one's red. You see what I mean? Where here, now all I do is say ba-ah and ba-oo. They're red. It's red. I might say like this. No ka-ah, ba. No ka-ah on, ba-oo. You see what I mean? It's red. There, these cups, you see? They're red. You see? So that with inanimate stuff, it's easy. But there's different patterns there. There's this one right here, ah and o. There's like this one right here. There's o, meaning it. And then there's o, same way. There's like ah, like when we say, it doesn't heat on, it's hot.
Asita.
Asita. What if I was to say they're hot? Because we think about it as weather, but it's also, if I touch the pan and it's hot, and I say, like these pans, like, oh, asita. But now, what if I touched them both? What would I say there now? Because before I'm saying it's hot, right? And there's a pattern there. Now I'd say this. Asite. There's a lot of words that end in a. A lot of them. This is, I would say, this is the most common. This is the second common. And these two are kind of rare. But those are the four endings. They can mean it or they when you talk about something not alive. Okay? It's really important to distinguish between it and that, you know, whether it's animate or inanimate. I can't get over that enough. You know? It's like that motorcycle going by. Is that animate or inanimate? It's animate because it moves. Yeah, you gotta remember what animacy means. It moves. It can mean implied live, but it moves. Okay? So that's that. You know, I don't want to spend the whole class talking about that, but it's important to understand that. Now, these, you got to remember, this only has to do with a subject. We're not talking about doing anything to anyone. We're just saying we're this way, he's this way. You see what I mean? Because I could say, for example, I'm eating. In English, I'm eating. Am I talking about what I'm eating? No. Now I could be more specific and I could say I'm eating it, right? Okay, I'm a cannibal. Now I'm eating him, eating her, eating them. Now I'm talking about something, the object is animate. You see what I mean? So So those are a whole nother set of stuff. Oh man, it's a bunch too. Because you get into, you know, he did it to her, she did it to him, they did it to you guys did it to me, they did it to them other ones did it to them other ones. See, we have a fourth and fifth person in Grow On. It'd be like saying in a sentence, oh yeah, I heard Robin, and Robin was talking about her brother Bo, and Bo got into a fight with Ray. So we would have a marker on the end saying that Bo got into a fight with Ray. And that's fifth person. You see, I'm just giving you a view of the whole world language. That's the kind of stuff when you get into that. Those are called transitive. You see? You think about the word in and trans. Okay, I'm going to transfer this pen to you. Okay? Okay? You see what I mean? That action went from one subject to an object, right? Now, intransitive means the action goes right back to the subject. There's no object. That's how you remember that. Does that make sense? That's how you remember it. So if I, like for example, I'm walking, is that intransitive or transitive? Intransitive, right? I'm hugging my relative. What's the verb? To what? What am I doing? Hugging. Now I'm the subject, I'm doing the hugging, but guess what I'm doing? I'm hugging an animate object, my cousin. You see what I mean? Or now, I'm hugging this eraser. You see what I mean? You see now, who's doing the hugging? I'm the subject, right? And I'm hugging an object that is inanimate. See, that's the kind of things you got to think about and grow on. That's the crazy stuff. See what I mean? And I mean, you guys are working towards getting your class 7. That's the kind of stuff you got to know. Really, I mean, I'm just telling you, that's the stuff you got to know. That's 101. Boring as ever too, man. I tell you what, man. I hate even talking about it because next thing you know, everybody cuts. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way it is. But so let's forget about that stuff. But remember that this is what we're going to focus on right here. This is the first stuff that we're going to focus on. Okay? This is what we're going to focus on. All right? So basic. Let's go back to some basic things. Okay? Real basic, and we'll start to learn these, right? Okay? And we're going to learn these ones right here. Okay? These ones right here. We're going to stick with the animals. Okay, so this means I, this means you, this means he or she, right? This means the other one. This means we, but you're excluded out of it, you're not part of it. Nin means inclusive, you're included in that we. This is where I used to get so confused with your grandma or Elmer, because they'd use nin one time and the other, and I was like, what's going on here? Because I had no concept of we. And then this one is they, and this is the other one. Oh, hey, you know what else I forgot? I forgot nah. I forgot nah. That's what I forgot. Nah means you guys, not just you, but you guys, you folks. Okay, and then them. And then it's the other one. And I'm not really worried about the other ones right now. All I'm worried about is these ones right here we're going to worry about today. Just so we can kind of have dialogue. I'm doing it, you're doing it, he or she's doing whatever, okay? So, little quiz here. Basic. This is basic because I'm not only is it good to hear it again, but it was also good to use it in structure. Okay, so itasan hitan, man. Inen, good. Inen, right? Inen, man. Itasan hitan, woman. Itha, Itha, woman. Okay? Itasan hitan, girl. Ithe, good. Ithe, girl. Itasan hitan, boy. Anahahi, yeah? Anahahi. 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 Itasan hitan, boy. Itasan hitan, girl. Itasan hitan, man. Itasan hitan, woman.
Ita.
Ita. Itasen hitan. A person. So that's what we're talking about.
No, it's an ita.
Oh, Indian person. We'll stick with Indian then. All right. Tawa sinita. Indian, right? Or inita, right? I could take inita right there and say a person. You see? See, it can mean Indian too, because before, that's all it was here. See, Rapos, they use inita for Indian, and we use tawasanita for Indian. You see, we go a step farther, you know? We do, because we say we're the ones that are straight up, erect. You see? Okay? So a couple verbs we'll learn. What's a verb you want to learn? An action. Let's make it our own here. Anyone?
Run.
Run. Okay, good. We were just talking about that too earlier. So to run. Hitasan hitan, run. Nihi, go. Nihi, go. Nihi, go. Nihi, go. Back to that. Nihi, go. Nihi, go. Nihi, go. Back to that. Talk with your hands. Nihi, go. Nihi, go. Hitasan hitan. Hitasan hitan, run. Itas batitha, run. Batitha, yeah, nihi go. See what I said? See, itasan hitan. How do you say it? Because nihi, right? Now I'm saying itasan batitha. How do you sign? Or how do they really? Nihi go, right? Nihi go. So I'm going to say, no. No. We went over this the other day. What was no? We went over this. Remember, I was telling you it was kind of almost like na and ina. I remember I said no and in.
In is that place.
In, okay, it can mean that place, but in can also just mean that.
That.
Okay? So what do you think no means? If that's that, this must be
This one.
this. So I'm saying no inen. No inen. Please, no inen. What did I say? This man. All right. Now, I want to lengthen it out here because this is a vowel consonant. Remember I was telling you about that earlier about, if you do it all the time or you're doing it right now. So the rule is a vowel consonant goes to a vowel consonant consonant. So now I'm going to say N is consonant vowel goes to a consonant vowel vowel. So now it's going to go, there's my consonant, there's my vowel. The rule tells me I'm going to go to consonant vowel vowel. So I lengthened it once. It's called initial change. Only in the present tense. Okay? Only when it's happening right now. Nihiko. Now, I added the verb stem, right? To run, right? This means to run. We want no inen nihiko. Say nihiko. Nihiko. Okay? Now who? Enna. Enna means who. Enna nihiko. Inen, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use he, right? I'm going to put that on the end there. Okay? And I dropped the U because remember what I was telling you about that vowel, consonant vowel? Remember that? We got to drop that when we talk about it with a he or they. So, no inen nihiko. No inen nihiko. You see what I mean? Hear it? Nihiko. Nihiko. You see what I mean? No inen nihiko. So that this man is running. That's what we're saying right here. This man is running. Is that a sentence? Yeah, sure. Okay? Alright, so we'll make that man. Holy boy, striding out. Really running, boy. Holy cats, boy, striding out. No inen nihiko. Now I'm gonna ask a question. Here's what I'm gonna do in this class. Bo, what am I gonna do? Tell me if you remember from class. What am I gonna ask first?
Otze.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask an otze question. Okay, I'm gonna ask otze. What did otze mean?
Is he or she?
Is he? It could mean is it too. Yeah, depending if we're talking about animate or inanimate. So let me back up. In general, it means is he or she, whatever. And I add that to it, okay? But let me back up a little bit, okay? If I use nonverbal communication and I go like this and I say, what did it mean now? Am I running? Okay, I could take off the sid and I could say, anehiko. You see what I mean? Because really this means, hey, it requires a yes or no answer. You see what I mean? Okay? But for this, we say, is he or she, okay? Because there's special ways I'll show you this, okay? So now, so what I'm going to do though, is I'm going to ask the pattern. I want you to be crystal clear, because this is the way I'm going to teach most of the class all year. I'm going to teach it this way. I'm going to ask a question, and it requires a yes answer first. And the answer is right there for you. It's right there. Okay? I'll say it a million times. You know, the whole idea is repetition. Because it's all a pattern. Okay? Then, I'm going to ask you an or question. Is he running or is he sleeping? Is he running or is he eating? Is he running or is he pooping? You know, whatever, you know? Okay? All right? And I might ask you a bunch of them, and I'm going to teach you some other verbs in the process. Okay? Then I'm going to ask you a no question. Okay? So now I'm going to say, is he sleeping? No, he is not sleeping. He's running. You see what I mean? Okay? And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to test your knowledge, because I'm going to ask you what I've been trying to teach you the whole time. And I'll ask you a yes question again. Okay? Then all of a sudden I'm going to say, hey man, who's running? Oh, you go. You see me? Then I might say, I might want to add to the story here. And I might say, where is he running? You know what I mean? And, you know, Ray says, oh, he's running to Snake Butte. And then Rob says, no, he's running to Hayes. And then you say, no, he's running down the valley. Oh, yeah, he's running down the valley. So I'll write in there, that man is running down the valley. You see what I mean? And then and initially we're going to keep it pretty simple. You know what I mean? But then I might ask, maybe I want to know a time factor. Then I might say, when is he running? Oh, that man, in the morning, that man was running down the valley. You see what I mean? Follow me on that? Okay? Then I might say, why is he running? Oh, he's running to get in shape. You see what I mean? Now you add, yesterday, this man, he was running down the valley to get in shape. So now I have this big sentence. Then I'll say, oh, is that man running down the valley in shape, to get in shape? Yeah, that man's running down the valley to get in shape. Is that man running down the valley to get in shape? Or is he running to Snake Butte to get in shape? You see what I mean? I'm playing with the nouns, see what I mean? Then I might ask, is that man eating at Snake Butte to get in shape? You see what I mean? I'll change the verb, you see what I mean? You know, yesterday or today was he running to get, you see, now I'm working with the time, the when part of it, you know what I mean? So that, and all of it teaches you how to speak in proper, what they call syntax, the way we're supposed to speak naturally, you know what I mean? This is the best way I learned how to learn when I learned how to speak. This helped me as a teacher even, because it made me think real fast. And this is kind of student-led, you know what I mean? I don't even call it student, I mean, this is kind of audience-led, I'm going to say, because I don't like feel like I'm a teacher or anything. Just, I mean, you know, how you guys want to take it, where you want to go. We'll start initially. That's why I asked you. What do you want to learn? I want to learn to run, she said. So I'm going to put this not in the present. I'm going to put it in the past. Okay, we're going to talk about the past instead. Okay. So now, if it's in the past, I change it to oh. Did he? Okay. All right. So if I change it to the past, now I have to change this. And I put nihiko. Okay? Nihiko. So now this man not is running. What do I put now? The man, you could say was running, or you could say the man ran. Okay? Either or, you could say was running. I think isn't that proper too in English? I don't know. Okay? No. So, no inen nenehe go. Hey, no inen nenehe go. Huh? No inen. O nehe go. No inen nehe go. No inen. Woos. No inen. Now this means did he? We want to establish meaning. And you guys tell me when you don't understand something. If you don't understand something, say, hey, I don't understand this. Okay? I mean, you tell me. Don't swallow your pride. There's not a dumb question in the world. They're all good questions. Okay? This means did he or did she? Notice did made it in the past. You see what I mean? So, woos. No inen. O nehiko. No inen nehiko. Wait. Wow. No inen. O nehiko.
No, ina nehiko.
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 Is that
Well,
not-
Can you see that? Let me rewrite
Is
that.
that a U or an N?
Yeah, actually we could write it like this. Let me write it here. N-I-H, like that is actually how we should write it. Nehiko. Wait, Kathy, no inen. O nehiko.
No inen nehiko.
No inen nehiko. Wait, what's another verb you want to learn? Pick one.
Dance.
Dance? All right. Itasan dance.
That.
Bita. Bita. Now, just to dance, right? Just the act of dance. Just to say dance. Not telling anyone to do it, not anybody. Just bita. Itasan dance. Okay. So now if I put this on the end of it and I put exclamation, I'm making it a command, right? So I drop that because remember, this one and this one is the rule. We drop that last vowel, right? You with me on that? So tell me to run. Nihiko, it's okay. Tell me to dance. Okay? With me on that? There's your command. Okay? See, in English, we just say dance. We just say the verb. Dance. Hey, dance. Hey, run. You see what I mean? I don't say run. You see what I mean? Okay. All right. So, big dance. So, walk, babies. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question now. Listen real good. Okay? No inen. Nihiko. Wait. Nihit. Nihit. Wait. Either or. So, no inen. Nihiko. Wait. Bita. No inen. Nihiko. No inen. It's bita. If I said it means right now. He or she is not. But if I go now I'm saying he in the past is not. Okay? He didn't. He or she didn't. Okay? Are you following me on that? So I'm saying it's a bit that. He didn't dance. Okay? Sa. Hey, bone. No inen. Nihiko. Wait. Bita.
No, and then Nehiko.
Nihiko. Wait, Nihiko.
Nehiko. No, and then
Yeah, no inen. Itse.
Beta.
Itau. No inen. Itse beta. No inen. Nehiko. Nehiko. Wahey? Wahey. Pa. No inen. O. Nehiko. Wahey. O. What? What's another one? It's another verb you want to learn. Gibitat. Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, he knows all the answers too. Okay, so what is gibitat? Not gibitat. If you say gibitat, what? Yeah, so she told me to walk. Okay, I'm walking now. See? She put the tss on the end. So take the tss off, and now say it. Gibitat. What does gibitat mean?
what?
Oh yeah, it's just this. Now, just so you understand, let's break this word down a little bit. This part right here means to do it in a walking motion. This part right here means to do it in a quickly. Okay? This one means do it fast, quickly. Okay? And this one right here, that part means to go past. Walking. Gibi. You see, it means like to go past. See? Remember a car? Do you remember that word? Ni han gib go. See? Ni han gib go. Ni han means on its own. Gib means to go past. Go really fast. And means him, that car. So that's the way you could say a car. Ni han gib go. See what I mean? That thing that runs all by itself. That's one way to say a car. Okay? Alright, so I'm gonna ask this question. Now the I, remember we said here, it's, what does the I stand for?
He or she.
He or she. What does the H mean? That we're talking in the past. Now I say this. Itaska.
What is he doing?
What is he doing? No inen itaska.
Oh, inanenekok.
Nenehiko. No inen nenehiko. Everyone now. No inen nehiko.
No.
Inen nenehiko. No inen nehiko. Wait. Gibitha. No inen nenehiko. What? No inen itse bita. No inen itse gibitha. Itaskya. No inen. No inen nenehiko. And I'll go nice and slow. If I'm going too fast, talking too fast, say slow down. Okay? Don't let it go past, because I don't want you to get frustrated. Everyone, okay, so far, 1 through 10, where are we at? We understand everything? AD? Bo? Ray? Getting there? So like a 5, 7, 8?
6, 7.
Okay, good. We're in a good range then. All right. So now, here's where we're at. I asked this one, right? And I said, wait. Now I'm here. Now remember, the goal is to speak in complete sentences, right? So, no inen. Gibitha. Se. No inen. Itse. Gibitha. Itaska. No inen. No inen. Nenehiko. No inen nenehiko. No inen. Bita. Se. No inen. Itse. Bita. Itaskya. No inen. Nenehiko. Oh, not cabin. No inen. Utse nehiko. No inen nenehiko. Enna. Okay? Wait. Enna. Enna. Itasen hitan who?
Anna.
Itasen hitan who?
Anna.
Itasen hitan who?
And
Itasen hitan run.
Mexico.
Itasen hitan dance.
That.
Itasen hitan walk. Enna. Ninihiko. No. Inen. Ninihiko. Enna. Itse. Bita. Enna. 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 Sibita. Say itsibita. Enna. Sibita.
no, you know.
No inan. Enna. Enna. Sikibitha.
No,
No inan. Inen. Wait. Itha. Enna. Nihiko. No. Inan. Nihiko. Itawu. Enna. Enna nihiko. Inen. Wait. Anahi.
No, you know.
No inan. Anahi. Itse nihiko. No itha. Itse nihiko. Wahe? Aitsini taba? Aitsini taba? Aitsini taba? Eta wanea. Nini tawan. Nini tawan. I sabi. Ni tea. Nini tawan.
Ninetawan.
Nini tawan.
Nanita wa.
Ita wo jau ya tan ba. Ye baby, it's a nani da wo. Kathy nen wo. Oh nah, ita thick. Really, I'm serious, man. This guy's the one that motivated me. Honestly, he's the one that motivated me. Got me into it. I'm really glad you're here, bro. I'm really glad you're here. Well, hey, oh wow. No inen. Itse. Itse bita. No inen. Itse gibitha. What? It doesn't hit on where, ball. Dog. No inen. Dog. Eh. So dog means what? It means who?
Him in the past.
He, right? The H means the past. So, no inen. Dog eh. Nihiko.
Haze.
Haze.
On Ethan.
On Ethan. Let's think of it. I want everyone. I want to kind of figure out who's got a good one here. Where? Red Whip. Large ball. Large ball. Hey, and then he's knocking a hit. Hey, oh wow. Oh, nakya atata. Ito sini nakya atata. Vi jau ya tani ja. Ayo.
Sick.
Sick. Sick. Well, hey. Good ones, man. Nakya. Oh, I should have left that on there. This man. Let me say ran. I gotta go to Harvard tomorrow, so we're gonna give you a long word. Ana. Oh, ana. Not ana. Ana. Better capitalize it because it's a proper noun, right? Anakya. Okay? What's anakya? It doesn't he anakya? Bull. 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 What kind of bull? Buffalo bull, right? But can it mean a buffalo cow too? Yeah, okay. Anakya. Now, when you put that there, that means where. Okay? It can mean where or when. Da. Tha. Ha. Anakya attatha. Have. Okay? No inen. Ninihiko. Now I have to throw in though. Because he's going to that place. Okay? So that means that place. Remember, in means that, but it also can mean at that place. It also can mean at that time. If it's plural, not that, but those. So no, singular is this, no plural is these. Okay? Alright? So, no inen. O nehe ko in anakya atataha. No inen nehe ko in anakya atataha. Wahe? Moose. No inen. O nehe ko in anakya atataha. No. Trời ơi, trời tên. Hey, so onakik. Onakik. Ita tik. Hey, now. What? What did I say?
Good job.
I said, good job, boy. Moose, I said. You're moose. You see? Alright. So, no inen. Kathleen. No inen. Nihiko in anakya atataha.
No, he did. Niniko. Anakya atataha.
Itawu onakiki itatiki. Wow. No inen. Nihiko in anakya atataha. Wait. Sick. He doesn't he sick.
Over there.
Cross the river, right? So it is applied as what? Harlem. Does anybody remember how to say Harlem in Indian, like the proper? No, not dog walking, babies. Can't say it. No inen. Nihiko in anakya atata. What it sick.
No, go in and out the thought.
No inen. It's nihiko in sick. No inen. Nihiko in anakya atata. What it Nakinehitan. It doesn't hit Nakinehitan. Lodgepole. That's a Assiniboine country. Lodgepole. Let's put LP there. Oh wow. No inen. Nihiko in anakya atata. What it Nakinehitan.
No, in
Nihiko in no inen. It's Nihiko in Nakinehitan. Wait, Nakinehitan. Itawo. Paon to get no on akika. No inen. You know, he's always talking man's way, throwing that in there. He likes that. That's good. Well, hey, wow. Itasin hitan lodgepole. Nakinehitan. Wait. Itasin hitan Harlem. Baitan. Wait. Sick. Wait. Sitch. No inen nihiko. What? Nihiko. In anacha. Atata. What? Oh wow. No inen. Nihiko. Wait. What's another verb you want to learn? Swim. Hitan. Swim. Say it. Say it. Giwo.
Kiwo.
Giwo. Nate. Giwo.
Kiwo.
Giwo. I'll put it here, I guess. See, that's why Dominic needs to order another board because my ears and I'll fill the whole thing up. Giwo. You see that? That's a U.
Yeah, I'll order one.
Giwo. Giwo. See?
Giwo.
Get. So what's that mean? What did that mean?
Pass.
So what am I doing? Swimming past. So ohu means to swim. Go means to do it in a running motion, right? Fa means to do it in a walking motion. Because I can say active that. Get out of here. I can say active goats. Get out of here quickly. You know what I mean? See, like when we say the bathroom, we say no goats. You see what I mean? Because you gotta think about our people back in the day, right? They're in a teepee, right? And you gotta go to the bathroom, they go outside. And they don't do it walking, they hustle out. You know, you gotta go to the bathroom. See what I'm saying? Okay, well, so, no inen. Nihiko, way, kiwo, in anaka atata. No. No inen. Bida in anaka atata. Se. No inen. Nihiko. In anaka atata. No inen. It's bida in. No inen. Gibitha in Nakine Hitan. Se. No inen. It's Gibitha in. Doc. Doc Gibitha. Doc Nihiko. Ni. Alright, sinitaba. Nini tawan. Alright, sinitaba. Alright, sinitaba.
Nita one.
Itawu. No in. No inen. No iste. Enna nihiko. In anaka atata. No inen. Ninihiko. In anaka atata. No inen. Bita in asik. Se. No inen. It means what? He or she. The H means it's in the past. Now we're gonna ask do. Now I can say do. That's like if I say when. So I said, hey Bo, Robin, or you say to me, hey Robin's heading out. And I say when. Then I would say do. You see what I mean? But when you said, hey Robin's running to have her, I might say, when is she running to have her? You see what I mean? So that's when I do it like that. It's like saying do. Okay? So now I'm gonna say it do. Okay? So no inen. It do nihi go in anaka atata. Unwhose. 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 So we're gonna move this over here now.
Since we're talking in the past.
Yeah, since we're talking in the past. So I'm gonna say unwhose. What does unwhose mean?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, right? So yesterday, unwhose. And I gotta put nihikoho right here. Nihikoho means what? Come on, itasin hitan, dance. But dance. Itasin hitan, this. No.
Nope.
Ah, it doesn't hit on where?
Doc.
Doc. It doesn't hit on who?
Anna.
Anna. It doesn't hit on he didn't.
Eats.
It's it. It doesn't hit on she didn't. It's it. It doesn't hit on he isn't.
Not. Eats it.
Eats it. Eats it. See me? Hear the difference? Okay. You see? E and I. Okay? So now. So read this for me, you guys. Unwhose. Okay. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's try it again. Unwhose. Let's all chorally read it. Unwhose no inen nihikok in anakya atata. Okay? No inen ito nihikok in anakya atata. Unwhose. Ito. Oh yeah. Ito. This okay, do means when. So now it means the I means he or she. The H is in the past, and I'm saying when. So now I'm saying ito nihiko. When did he or she run? Ito bita. When did he or she dance? Ito gibitha. When did he or she walk? Alright? No inen. No inen. Ito nihiko in anakya atata. Unwhose.
Nope.
No inen nihiko in anakya atata. Wahe? No inen. Giwohu. He doesn't eat giwohu. Swim. Giwohu. Wa e nihiko in anakya atata.
No inan.
No inen.
Neneko. Nanaja.
Oh wow. Why? You could say toots by itself. Toots. Okay? And I said, Robin, I'm leaving. Why? You see, toots. You know what I mean? But then I might say, Robin, I'm leaving. And she might say, a tootsatha. You see what I mean? A toots asitha. Why are you leaving? You see what I mean? And using the leave part in it. You see what I mean? So that's when it goes to toots. Okay? Toots. Now, Thuuci. And I'm going to put a parenthesis around the I, because sometimes the I comes up, sometimes we emphasize it, sometimes it's almost silent, you don't even hear it, but it's there, okay? So now instead of saying dake or ito, now I'm going to say it. Okay, the I means what? He or she, the H means in the past. Now I'm going to put toots. All right. So no unwhose, no inen it toots nihiko in anakya atata. So why? So what did I ask?
Why did he run an hour?
Yesterday, why did he run the hamper? Tootsie. Shop, okay. What's another one? To eat, okay. Okay. Watch football, okay. Any other ones? Let's stick to the basics today. We'll use eat, right? Okay. Don't want to get too in depth here. So, it doesn't eat. Beats it. Good. How would I tell someone to eat? Tell me to eat. Beats it. Beats it. Beats it. And this is what I was telling the class earlier. That's what's so cool about it. Like when you say that, it goes back to like eating leaves. You know what I mean? Beatsis means leaves or a leaf, right? And we put the command on it. kind of goes back to the day, like I said, when we were way back, you know, almost when I say Homer Erectus, almost we're coming out of there, you know. So I mean that's what it means. So bitse means to eat. Oh, so I'm gonna give you a preverb. Okay, we know this one. What is it, Bo?
T.
Tea. What does tea mean?
T.
Tea, not tea, the liquid. Tea.
S and T.
No? Yeah, to want. So this is called a preverb. Okay? So if we think about this, what did that ne stand for?
Past.
Past. What does ne go? The verb, right? So if it's a preverb, it's going to go right between the ne and the verb. Okay? And there's all kinds, tons of preverbs you can put there. I could say, for example, nitsats nihiko. He came running. You see what I mean? And I wouldn't even say it that way. I'd say nitsats go. You see what I mean? Because he's coming that way. You follow me? Okay? I could say, oh, one nihiko. He went and run.
He went and run.
All right. So what I'm going to say is. How are we doing for time? Do it, that's Isis.
It's 8:03.
It's 8:03? Oh, okay, last one and we'll get out of here. Alright? So I'm gonna say ne. What did ne mean?
Past.
The past. T meant to what? To want. To want. Okay? And then itas and hitan, eat. Beats it. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this word real fast and let's conjugate it. Add the right ending on it. How does it end? What was the rule I was talking about? Remember with this one and this one? Okay, yeah, but remember I said here and here? How's this word end? It ends in a vowel, consonant, vowel. And when we use it in third person, we drop that last vowel before we add that on there. Okay? So we say ni bitsik. Just like right here, see? Ni gohuk. See how we drop that U there? So if I was talking about them that way too, it'd be the same way. Okay? So Anhus no inen ni gohuk in anakya atata. Niti bitsik. What did I say? He wanted to eat. Yeah, wanted to eat. No inen. No inen. O-O-T beats it. Inen. Niti beats it. No inen. O-O beats it. Wait, nihiko. Or I can't use that one because he does. No inen beats it. Wait, kiwo. No inen niti beats it. Let me rephrase that too because I forgot the T. No inen T beats it. Wait, kiwo.
No ina
Niti beats it. Niti beats it. No inen it's a T kiwo. No inen it's a T bida. Itaskya. No inen in anakya atata. What did I say there? I said that fast.
What did he do now?
Yeah, what did he do in Haber?
Niti
T beats like he wanted to eat. See? Alright. So how do you say a man? How about a woman? A girl? A boy? That? In. What's no? This, okay? To run. Just to run. Go. To dance. To swim. Giwohu. Good. To walk. Enna nihiko inanakya atataha. No inan. Enna niti beatsik in anakya atataha. No inen. O-U-T beats it and nakinehiten. Se. Ah, Doc, it T beats it. Nice. That's good right there. Oh, this is gonna be fun, man. You guys keep coming. Same bat channel, Tuesdays and Thursdays, man. Think where we'll be at in December, man. Think about it, man. We start doing this. You guys are rocking and rolling, man. This is fun.
So